back at Ross in Harrisburg. RossCon Part 2. Let's see what we got. Alright, a lot more tables set up than last time I was here. These big Dragon Ball things, but I'm not into those. Got some Mecha ET. Check the main tour. Alright guys, right off the bat, one thing I'm looking for is this G.I. Joe, so there's a score right there already. Looks like pretty well stocked, so hopefully we can find a few things. There's Ezra. I don't need another one of him. Come on. Oh, the Crooked Man. I was looking for the Nun from this. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know they had this, so I'll think about that. That's a maybe. What they got for wrestling? Sean Spencer, $3.99. All of them back there. Oh, there's May. I'm looking for Deidre. Hopefully we can find her. I got some itty bitty Deadpool pops. Got some statues. Statues, pretty cool, but not these statues. Who's this up here? E.T. Got another Ezra. I wouldn't mind finding that Han Solo holocron. Looking back here. Super Saiyan Gohan, Funko. Got Luffy there. Ginyu. Nothing over here. Beast Wars. There's that Deadpool thing. That's kind of cool looking. What's this? Some Transformers. Alright guys, I'm gonna dig some more, and if we find anything else, we'll show you. Alright guys, found a couple other things. Nothing I'm gonna buy, but check that out. That's pretty cool. Turtles of Grayskull, King Hiss. Down here you got the Marty McFly, Tales from Fifth Space. First time seeing that here. Not much else though guys, so I think that's gonna about do it for this one, so we'll see you at the next one. I am. Alright, back at Target. Not really looking for too much here, but we'll see what we find. Still got those not on clearance here yet. Check the Star Wars and maybe some G.I. Joes are on clearance. We'll see. These are still not on clearance. I can't believe it. Hopefully soon. Cobra Commander. I could use this. Use that Cobra Trooper and Stalker. I have one. well, here's this. I think this is really cool looking. That scorpion. And they do still have this 25% off, so let me see how much this is and what do you think about it. Oh, and I did see like this one is showing up as on clearance, so we'll check into. We'll see what else we find. Alright, check this out, guys. First time seeing this in the wild. The Hammond Collection Spinosaurus. They got 2 of them here. This was like the hardest thing to find for the longest time. I was lucky I got it pretty early on online, but still cool to see it here in store for people to find. So if you need it, here it is. $65 plus the 25% off. Great deal on that. Not too much else going on for Jurassic, just the usual stuff. Pretty well stocked, but yeah, definitely cool to see that. Alright guys, so the Law & Order set did come up on clearance as $32.99 plus the 25% discount brought it down to $25, which I thought was a really good deal, so happy to pick that up. And then this one over here, it was full price at $46, but I got the 25% discount on that too, which brought it down to like $35, which was, I think, an acceptable price. For this one, I really like that scorpion even more than the character, so that's kind of the main reason I wanted this. I think that's going to look cool on the shelf. But yeah, happy to pick those up at a good price at Target. Let's see what else we find. Ross number 2. Let's see what we find. Alright, check out the front first. See what they have. Not seeing too much up here, guys. Don't see much up here. Let's head to the back, see what we find back there. Alright, looks like they extended the toy section a bit. Quick scan through before we dig. We'll check that out. I know some people have been looking for that. Some Dragon Stars. AEW. This section is so much smaller compared to some people's houses. That's okay. Here's where I found that Black Series helmet. I was hoping to find the lightsaber this time, but looks like no such luck. Alright guys, I'm gonna dig a bit, see what we find. Alright, checking what's on the pegs, not seeing too much. They do have these My Hero Academia things. Yeah, it's pretty dead in here this time, guys. But that's the way it goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Lego Jurassic World things. Kinda cool. Alright guys, I'll look around a bit more. They did just put out this NECA Earl Sinclair, so that's pretty cool. Still don't see the Nun NECA though. That's what I'm looking for. Alright everyone, we are back in the collection room. We found a few cool things out on the hunt yesterday, and I got some other stuff in the mail, so let's head in and see what we got. Okay, first up is the Jedi Survivor Droid 3-pack that's been showing up at Ross. Now that's not where I ended up getting it. I found it on eBay for about $38, which is, I think you can get it at Ross for like $22 if you're lucky enough to find it. But 38 wasn't a bad deal, so I was happy to pick it up for that price. So we got the Super Battle Droid back there with that cool looking blaster arm, the Battle Droid with that melee weapon, and the Magna Guard. So yeah, really happy to add these to my Jedi Survivor shelf. Alright, moving over into Legends. First thing is the Colossus from the live-action Deadpool movies. I've been wanting to get him for a while, and he came up on Amazon on sale for like 27 bucks, which is pretty much retail price for a figure nowadays. So yeah, happy to add him. I think he's the last one I need for my live-action Deadpool shelf. Moving on up here, I upgraded my Jim Lee Wolverine to the X-Men 97 version. The old one I had was the one from the Apocalypse wave way back, which was a fine figure, but the claws on it were kind of flimsy, and I think one or two of mine broke off. So yeah, really happy to update him. I think he looks great. Moving on down here, we have Jigsaw. Punisher's one of my favorite series, and Jigsaw is one of the main villains, so he's one I've been kind of wanting to get for a while. I think this was a Walgreens exclusive. I picked him up on eBay for about 20 bucks, so yeah, happy to add him into the collection. And moving on, another thing that you might be lucky enough to find at Ross is the Hulkbuster. If you are able to find him there, I think he's going for about 10 bucks when he originally went for about 60, so that's an awesome deal. Now that's not where I got him. I ended up finding him on Mercari. They were doing a special where they give you like a $10 credit towards your purchase. So after that, I was able to get him for like 36 bucks, so I'm happy with that deal. I think he looks great here on my Iron Man shelf. He was a much needed addition to that. Okay, over here, my Spider-Man shelf. I just got these new acrylic risers in. My Spider-Man shelf was completely packed full. I don't think I could have fit a single more figure in it. But now that I added those, I have a lot more space to work with. I mean, not a ton, but I at least have some. So I did find that Spider-Man Noir at Gamestop the other day. He's one I've wanted for a while, and for some reason, I know he's an older figure, but he's been getting restocked there, so I was hoping to find him when I went in, and sure enough I did. He comes with that little spider hand down there. So yeah, I mean, he was $31.99, which is crazy for pretty much just a standard Marvel Legends release, but I had my $5 off coupon, which brought it down to pretty much retail price, so that was, acceptable, so happy to have him. Alright, that's going to do it for Marvel Legends, and moving on over into here, something new I've been collecting recently is G.I. Joes. God help me, I know I always say I don't collect Joes, but, here we are. And it all started with that Sergeant Slaughter back there that you saw in the last video I found at Ross. And I had a few other ones like on hand, like this Snake Eyes and Timber. I think I had him in my shop actually, so I decided to pull him out. Same with that Beachhead back there and that Sergeant Stalker. And there's the Jinx that I found along with Slaughter the last time. So yeah, I guess I'm collecting some Joes now. I'm trying to keep it as limited as I can because I only have this shelf to work with. I'm not going like full in on it. I'm just trying to get characters that I like. So yesterday, first thing I found was that Sniper right there. I think she looks really cool, like with that ghillie suit on her. And cool looking there. And then we have the Law and Order. Oh, he's really cool. I pretty much just like him for the dog, so 2-pack. And then, as you saw, I also found this Desert Scorpion, and I actually like the Scorpion more than I like the character. That's the main reason I got it, because I think that looks awesome, the detail on him. And also I had this Baroness on my store too, so pulled her out and opened her up. So yeah, I think I've got a few more coming. I think I have Duke and Scarlet ordered, and like I said, I'm not really getting into this a whole lot, knock on wood. But yeah, there we go. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to do it for this week. As far as our subscriber giveaway, we're up to 227 subscribers last time I checked. So we're only, 23 away from our giveaway. So let's get there, and we'll see you in the next video.